Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sandra here, back Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 in the Muscle Car series, episode number 30. And no, today we're going to be taking a break away from this. We're not going to be working on the budget build at all. Still is a nice beauty there, isn't she? And what we're going to be doing today is nothing out here. It's in the shop already. We're going to be more or less restoring this. However, we're putting a almost factory motor back in. I mean, it's going to be a supercharged edition motor, but there's going to be no performance parts on it except for the pistons and the brake rotors. That's going to be the only aftermarket parts that are being put on it. We are going to be building it slowly over time and seeing how much power we can increase it to depending on the part. Like, for instance, we'll pull the exhaust manifolds off and we'll put the aftermarket ones on, performance ones, and we'll see how much power we increase it and torque we increase it by when we install the new ones, spark plugs, yada 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 yada. So without further ado, let's get into it. What we're going to do is we're going to strip this down, take off the dough. I'm going to take out this wheel here. Oh, we got another wheel on the other side. Cool. And then we're going to take out the back glass, the tail light, this dough, that dough, man, that dough, the front fender. There we go. Alright, now we're going to hit it with the welder. Well, I guess we're going to take out the other wheel first, huh? Would make sense to me, man. Alright, we're stuck. There we go. Alright, now we're going to hit it with the welder. And as we hit it with the welder, we're going to go back over here. We're going to build our motor float. That's right. I already got the block here. I got the crank in the block, and that's as far as I made it. But like when I say, this is going to be the only aftermarket part in the block right now, or on the motor, is the piston. Even the piston rings are factory, because that's all you can get. But the supercharger is going to be no extra horsepower besides whatever it's rated for, 623 horsepower, I think it is. I think that's what it's listed for anyway. I could be wrong, but I never know. Oh, forgot to get the power steering pump, I think. Yeah, what is it? I'm just going to click the down button, come over here, go to car parts, and instead of searching through everything, we're just going to go like so, get that on. And there's something else we forgot too. Actually, we forgot a bunch of things, but we're going to hit the electronics, we're going to buy that, we're going to buy this. I mean, there is no dollar expense on this car. I mean, we're even going to be putting in a factory ECU. You know what I mean? It will eventually increase that power as well. Yeah. Wait, where's the coil? There they are. Like factory coils. Everything's going to be stock at the moment. Nothing's going to be upgraded. I feel like I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting? I grabbed the fuse box. Yeah, I did. Oh, I guess that... Oh, wait. No, I got that. Okay. Well, I guess we got everything. So we'll continue on. And we'll finish putting all the rod caps in. There we go. Got that one. And we got this one right here. But the only reason why I'm putting aftermarket pistons in is because it's a real pain to swap them, we'll say. Because it's either A, is you got to pull the block out of the car, or it's a lot of up with the lift, down with the lift, up with the lift, down with the lift. See, even factory flywheel, clutch, complete clutch assembly, pressure plate and all is going to be stock. There's nothing aftermarket about it, and that will eventually be upgraded. Now I'll probably do it all in the next video that I make, but Alright, down at the bottom end, we got our rotating assembly in there. See, it's going to be the only upgraded part right now, so probably running about 650, 660 horse right now as it stands. Perfect. Even the camshaft, look at that. Stock grind cam, look at that. So, challenge. I started doing it on another car a while back on a Porsche Carrera GT, but I was working off of a used motor, and I don't think I was getting the true power of what it was capable of producing. So I figured, you know what, let's start it out with an LS, a 6.2. At least that's what I think this motor is anyway. That's normally what's in the Vets and the modern Camaros and stuff like that. It's all the 6.2s. So it could be the one. It could be the one. It could be wrong, but it could be the wrong. Or it could, yeah. Can't spoke tonight. It's nothing out of the ordinary. Alright. Put the valve cover on. I'm gonna call it a rocker cover. Alright, now we're gonna put the spoke plugs in. This is weird, building a stock motor. Normally, unless it's for a customer, it's the only time I ever build anything stock. Normally I build all my stuff aftermarket and performance. You know what I mean? However, the wheels are not going to be factory, we'll see. The car is supposed to come with 20-inch wheels. I put 22s on it. At least I think they're going to fit anyway. Don't know. I don't know, man. Come on. There we go. Perfection. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Put the rockers on, valve covers, spark plugs, and manifold. And then we do the supercharger stuff. Yes, as you can tell, I've already bought the majority of the parts. I think I bought everything, minus what you guys saw me buy, but I'm pretty sure I bought everything. Just do something different, you know? Do a different challenge. See what we can make. One thing I've learned, put the spark plug in number 1 first before you put the alternator bracket on. Because it's a pain to get to. Alright, rocket time. Valve cover time. Already did the rockers, man. Coil pack time. I wonder where the bracket is for these. Alright, exhaust manifold. Supercharger base plate. Supercharger. Look at that. All stock stuff. No aftermarket. This is weird, man. I'm still trying to get used to it. Although it has been a little bit cheaper on the wallet, though. Quite a lot cheaper, actually. No. Almost screwed up. Almost put something aftermarket on it. Now timing cover. water pump. One of two. And one of these days, I'm also thinking it's gonna take a minute because I have a lot of parts to salvage. I'm tempted to do a. I'm not gonna say what it is. It'll be in the future. It'll be a future video. Like if I find two cars that are almost the same miles, same motor, same everything. All right, motor's done. Oh yeah, I still gotta put these together. Perfect. Put this way up in the air. Put that back, we don't need it. Start by taking out the drive shaft, or drive axle bolt. Now the wheel bearing. What did I just take out? Huh. Took off the rear sway bar end link. Cool. Wasn't trying to, but I did it. I got skills, man. I got skills. They're not Skittles. They're skills. Nah, I didn't figure I'd get lucky. Not bad. 2 out of 8. We're stuck. Factory exhaust is going back on too. Everything original. It's weird. It's weird, I tell you, it's weird. Alright, I guess we're gonna take out the other side first. Sometimes that would help. Yeah, I got this car a while ago. It's been sitting in my parking or my storage area for the longest time. I figured, well, let's do something with it. I haven't built too many of these. I built quite a few of them, but I haven't built too many. Now, I ain't gonna worry too much about the body because I don't need the body for the dyno. Or the track or anything else like that. As I proved a couple episodes ago, is you don't even need a steering wheel. But don't forget that bushing. Alright, little bushing time. There we go. Upper control arm, or upper suspension arm. Perfect. Take the sway bar off. Take off the rear crossmember rear wheel drive. Awesome. Come around this way. We're going to pop that bearing out. I'm going to take off the brake rotor, wheel hub. Rear wheel hub, that is. Backing plate. And now the rear axle housing knuckle thing. I'm going to take the transmission off. Get it ready to pull the motor. Perfect. We got any bushings in here? Oh. Sorry about that. We got one bushing. Right there. Alright. Take off the lower control arms and this thing's ready to rock and roll out of here. Watch this. Boom. Oh no, there goes the motor. It'd be funny. I'm curious to know what's holding it in. Maybe just hopes and dreams or something. I know, it's got those Bluetooth motor mounts. That's what it is. Come on, little front wheel hub. Let's go. So nice when all the bolts just pop out. Switch over to the other side. Be a switch hitter. Upper bolt. Spray it down, take it out. Bottom bolt, same thing. Just no spray. Awesome. Rota. Wheel hub. Axle or dust cover. Dust shield, whatever you want to call it. Take that off, take this off. Now I believe we are done with everything under here. Yippers. Let's lower this down. We're going to pull that motor. Make sure I didn't forget something over there. Bye-bye, motor. Get out of my way. Hey. Alright. Now, we are going to need a new air box. Because I haven't purchased one. I don't remember if it was Type A or just a regular one. I think we got our answer. If I had to guess. Awesome. Now, may as well, since we're under here, well, in here, let's go over here. Oh yeah, let's grab an air filter. See? Factory. Yep, Grab the filter base. What's the filter cover? Right there. Now we need 4 clip A's. Not 5, just 4. We'll be good. Alright, now we're going to put the fuse box in first. Hopefully I got enough fuses and relays. Yeah, by the looks of it I do. By the looks of it, man, I do. Now I'm pretty sure the fan on the radiator is only going to be 1 blade, not 2. It's only going to have 1 fan, not 2. But I could be wrong. And frankly, it wouldn't really surprise me. So since we got a radiator, let's take a little peek-see. Oh, it's a double. Aha, see, I would have been wrong. Do I got one? No. I tried. Why not? And another test I want to do at the same time is how much does each part increase the value of a car? Like, for instance, changing the air filter. While it's only a $11 part, how much does it earn on the car if we change it to this one? Because that's a $24 increase on the cost. So now, does it increase the value of the car by $24? Does it increase it by anything? And that's what I'm very curious to know. That's I should have tried it beforehand, but I figured, save it for a video. You know what I mean? That's right. Got a 3-star clip there. Alright. Now we've got to cycle all the way back through here. Oh, wrong one, this one. All the way down to the radiator. Yes, I know it's radiator. Gotta hang it with a twist. Gotta go double here, double here, double here. Only one of each though. Alright, we got her done. Now we need... Do we got any bees? No, we don't. Of course not. Why would I have any of those? That's right. Now we're cooking with gas, man. Now we got stuff. Alright, let's put the ABS pump and an ABS control module with all the brains of the operation there. And now we're going to put a battery in this thing and we're going to try to start it. Might need some oil though. Factory ECU. Well, not factory, but stock. Alright, now we're going to put this thing back up in the air. And now we're going to start working on it. Start at the front here, putting our exhaust in. It's not chrome and shiny. I mean, it's shiny, but it's not chrome. It's so weird to look at. Yeah. Yeah. We like that. Perfect. We're gonna put the fuel filter, or fuel pump. Fuel filter. Yeah, man, it's fuel filter. You see the size of that fuel filter? Put the bushing in. Put the other big bushing in. And we're gonna put that big bushing in over there. And then we got this big bushing right there. Perfect. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the sway bar in. Sway bar rear B. I guess kind of said a word mixed around in there. I'm gonna put in the rear sway bar end link. I guess it is in the letter. Shock. Lower. With the little bushings. We're gonna put in the front arm. With the big bushing. It's got a big bushing, man. Put in the upper arm. Perfect. I got the little bushing. And put in the cross arm. Or rear suspension arm A. The spring cap. The spring. The rear shock absorber cap. And the reason why they call it the rear shock absorber cap is because it sits on top of the shock absorber on the mid-engine rear-wheel drive cars. That's right. And put that road on. See, these are the rotors we're going to be using. Nothing too killer, like, you know, I'm not using the ceramic, the carbon fiber ones. Now the wheel. I'm thinking maybe I could have went bigger wheel. No, maybe not. Maybe not. It might actually sit in there pretty good. Yee. It's only a 265. It sticks out like that. Wow. And another theory I have is, do big wheels rob power? You know, like this car is supposed to have 245, 45, 20s on it. Now, I changed it up and I put 265, 35, 22s on it. Well, that's what I'm going to be putting on it. Now, does that rob power from it? I don't know. That's one of the tests that we shall do on this car. This car is going to be a test car because you can basically put a lot of the modern motors in it, like the stock LS motor, the V8 dual overhead cam supercharged motor, the Ford Boss rear-wheel drive, the Ford Coyote, the V8 dual overhead cam AXK, which is basically the dual overhead cam supercharged motor, just without the supercharger, the same as the V8 overhead valve CGM supercharged. Now that's the one we're going to be putting in here for this go around. I'm curious to know how much it will increase the power with the other motors. I mean, there's only one above this one as far as I know, and that's the dual overhead cam supercharged motor. Is the only one that will probably produce more power than this, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. Perfect. I'll put this arm on so I can reach out to you. Put a big bushing in. Do that. Do this. Put that thingamabobber on with that. Doohickey. Perfect. Now put the wheels on. Look at that nice little gold accent on them. That's right. Put in the front cross member C. See what you started there, man? Now we're going to put all the big bushings in. Just like that. Alright. Right over there is the other one. And there should be one right here. Now I'm going to put in the steering rack next. And the rear sway bar. Or front sway bar. Which would be sway bar B, which is the one that I got wrong. So we'll switch over here to suspension. We'll go down to the third row. Last one, bottom right. Front sway bar B. There we go. I thought it was just a regular one. I was wrong. Which, like I said, happens quite often. That's why I'll triple, quadruple something before I actually purchase it. And I still get it wrong half the time. Lower control arm. Tighten all the bolts up. Now we put in the strut. Right there. And we put in the sway bar and link A. Yep. And why is it A? Because it has these strut style shocks. Or coilovers, whatever you want to call it. And I think that's pretty much about it. And then you just start putting the wheel hub assembly on with the rotors and the caliper and the pads and the wheel. And the bearing and the dust cap. And I put the woad on. The pad. The caliper. With the caliper cylinder. Back up just a little bit. Put the wheel on. No, we haven't invented it. Thank God, because I think that'd be too big of a challenge. Come over here, we're going to put the other steering knuckle D on with the inner tie rod. And then we got the outer one right here. Beep, beep. Yep. Put the lower control arm on. With the big bushings. I was going to say little bushings, but there are no little ones up front. Only big ones up front. Put in the sway bar and link A. Just like that. Put in the backing plate, dust cover. Put in the wheel hub front. And the wheel bearing. And the dust cap. Or the wheel hub cap as they call it. Now you put the wheel on. Huh. Yeah, okay. They work, man, they work. Dang. If I could only turn this into a wide body. Alright, let's run over here, grab that motor. Now let's see, before we go any further, I can't remember, so let's just check and see. The stock LS motor in this makes 426 horsepower, that's what this car is supposed to have. We went to this one, which is 680 horsepower. I figure with the piston upgrade and stuff like that, we should be pushing close to 700 with it. Yippers. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Come over here, we're gonna put the juice in. Next will be our coolant and power steering fluid, man. Let's keep that motor nice and cool. Perfect. Alright, power steering is up. Now we're gonna put some oil in it. Let's make fluid number 4. Which means we got one more. Y'all guess what it is? It's the brake fluid. Nope, gotta clean that mess up. Alright, I gotta stretch way over here. Pop the top. Pop the cap off, the brake fluid, and away we go filling it. And this time I'm not going to forget. We're going to put the transmission and starter and drive shaft in first. Perfect. Now we're going to put it up in the air. I didn't forget this time. Put our stock transmission on with our regular drive shaft. And our regular starter. Alright. Now we're going to move it over to the dyno. And since I can't tune the computer, we're just basically going to make 2 pulls with this. 623 horse. I thought it said 680. Didn't it say 680? Anyway, it's supposed to make 623 horsepower at 6,300 RPM and 570 foot-pounds of torque at 5,200 RPM. Let's see what we can pull out of it. My guess is probably around 630, 640-ish. One would hope. And probably about 600 foot-pounds of torque. Nice curve, nice lines though. And that power one, that torque or horsepower is just going nice and smoothly up. Okay. Just off pistons. That's it. We increased the horsepower from what it's supposed to be of 623 to 679, which is almost a 680. Which is a 57% horsepower increase, or 10% at 6,300 RPM. And we went from 570 foot-pounds of torque to 619 foot-pounds of torque at 5,200 RPM, which is an increase of 49 foot-pounds of torque and a plus 9%. So that's our baseline to start with. That's where our numbers are right now. So on the next episode, what we're going to do is we are going to start by, like I said, we're probably going to start with the exhaust. Exhaust manifolds, then we'll change the coils, the fuel rails, the supercharger intake, we'll start doing all that stuff, the alternator, air filter, without having to actually pull the front off to get internal to change the camshaft or nothing along those lines yet. Yeah, we're going to do everything that we can do right from sitting right here. In fact, when you guys come back, this car will be in the exact same spot where it is right now, because all the work that I'm planning on doing will be done right here. I'm not bringing it back to the shop until I can start changing transmissions, complete exhaust systems, stuff like that. I can reach in here and I can do the fuel pump right here. I can change the fuel filter from up here. So that'll be on the next episode. I just wanted to get a baseline number of what we're going to be making, and well, just a little bit of an improvement over complete stock. So, but all right, guys and gals, that's going to conclude this video. Please tune in to the next one, and thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you on the next one. Y'all have yourselves a good day. Bye.